In this question, we will find the circumference of the circle if we know that the circle with a center O has a minor arc. Here is the minor arc, which is BSA. So the minor arc here is BSA with the length of 3 pi over 2 inches. So here is the length of the minor arc. The central angle, which is 40 degree. Here is the central angle with a 40 degree. And the question is asking what is the circumference of the circle. So we can do something like this, starting with the known information, which is like the minor arc with the length 3 pi over 2. So we can say that the arc, which is BSA as a length, and this arc is connected with has a relationship with the circumference. Here is the circumference, which is the whole circle. So we can say that BSA, which is the arc length, is connected with the circumference C. As we said, here is the circumference. We know that the central angle, which is 40 degree, which is connected exactly with the minor length in this sector. So there is a relationship between this angle and this minor length. So what we can do is just say that, okay, here is the minor length BSA, and this is connected with the circumference as a length, but as a degree, we have the central angle, which is 40 degree, which is connected with the whole circle, and in this case, the angle will be 360 degree. To find the BSA, we can go to the question, which is length of the length of like 3 pi over 2. So we substitute 3 pi over 2 divided by the circumference. Here is the circumference, and this is equal to the 40 degree, okay, divided by 360 degree. We can do some kind of like multiplication, cross multiplication, something like this, but we need to keep the circumference on the left. So the circumference, you multiply it by 40, and this will equal to 360. We can multiply it by 3 pi over 2. We can divide by 40 on this side, and we can divide by 40. We end with canceling 40 with 40, and we end with the C as a circumference, which is equal to 360 multiplied by 3 pi over 2 divided by 40. Let us first go back to the question. Actually, I don't need this now, so I can just delete it. So let us look at the options. The options is something like this. So it could be like 7 pi over 2, or 9 pi over 2, or 13 pi over 2, or 27 pi over 2. So we need now to keep pi. We will not change the pi. Using the calculator, we can start with the calculator like this. by just writing 360. We can multiply it by 3 and then divide the answer by 2, and finally divide everything by 400. So we get 13.5. Going back to the options, we can see that here is the right answer, which is 27/2, since 27/2 is the same as 13.5. So the answer finally will be 13.5, or we can say 27/2. Let's check the answer now to see if this is the right answer. We don't need all that now. So the answer will be checked. Yes, this is the right answer. I hope that you understand now how can we find the circumference of the circle if some of the information being given, for example today, knowing the minor length of a circle and the angle. Thank you for watching this video, and we will meet in the other videos soon.